Hi YouTube, bringing another video. Today we're gonna make brownies. Let's go with the ingredients. 6 ounces of dark chocolate, semi-sweet. This is 3 ounces of cocoa, 2 tablespoons of coffee flour. Yeah, this is how it looks like. Coffee flour. Yes, we're going to put on it. I'll talk to you about that soon. 3 eggs, cup of sugar, 1 stick of butter, 3 ounces of white chocolate. It's going to be really fudgy and chocolatey. And of course, half a cup of flour. Now, they started to use coffee flour because I didn't want to throw the waste of the fruit that, from where the coffee beans come from, and where, you could use this in cakes, you could use this in brownies, you could use this. If you're a baker, then, you're going to have ways how to use this flour. So today we're going to do it with coffee flour. Yes, we're not going to put the same amount, because if we do, this will be more dense, or it will be more cakey and more harder, and we don't want that. We want the taste. If you talk about caffeine, well, no, don't worry about it, because it's just the fruit. If it's bad for your kids, no, it's not. Would it give it a coffee taste? Not quite. It's gonna taste like brownie. So we need a whisk and something to melt and a pot. Okay, so let's preheat our oven to 350. We're going to keep it at that. Now, because this is not a cakey, this will take from 35 minutes to 40 minutes to cook. Okay, so we're going to put our pot with water to heat up, because we want to melt our chocolate. So we're going to go do this again. Half a cup, 2 tablespoons, 3 ounces, 3 ounces of white chocolate, 6 ounces of dark semi-chocolate, 3 eggs and a cup of sugar, and a stick of butter. These are 8 ingredients. We're not going to put baking powder because we don't want it to rise. We want it to be fudgy. So let me set up the camera now, so we can go step by step into this process, because I want you guys to see. You guys can see well. I want it to set up good. Okay. Very good. So now we're going to put our chocolate. Take that out of the way. And we're going to put our butter. We're going to melt it into the chocolate, because that's what we need to do. You have to put a pinch of salt, but because this is already salted butter, you don't have to put the salt. Okay, so I'm going to bring this heat down a little bit. I'm going to make sure this is well mixed. It's going to take some time. Takes patience. So we're going to melt this really good. Sorry. I'm trying to just really melt it. I like it really fudgy, so I'm gonna put a lot of chocolate. Yeah, because I think the brownie should be kind of fudgy, not cakey. This is, I like mine. It's just all about patience. So when you bake, you have to have patience. That's what I have to do. It's funny, because I always do this to myself. So, just take it out, not a problem, because the chocolate's already melting. And everything in this Wix is going to melt too with it, so. Here we go. It's coming right off, so. Like I said, it's patience. Because we want it to look silky. That's what we're looking for. We want the butter to incorporate itself with the chocolate. Remember, we're going to do this until you can see it, that everything is incorporated. Still see some chocolate and still see some butter. Now to give it that really good taste, we're going to put the cocoa butter. That's what's going to make the brownie. Because it depends how many different chocolates you put in. That's what makes a brownie. But I think the more darker it is, the better it is. So this is dark semi-chocolate. Which I got semi-chocolate, and then I put some dark chocolate in it. Everything has to come up to 6 ounces. And then whatever additional you would put is however you want your brownie to come out like. So you see, this is how it should look. Decadent. Like this. It's very silky, shiny. This is how it should look. So now, 1 more minute. And I don't feel anything else. Okay, at this point we're going to remove it out of here. Okay, so we're going to remove this out of here. So at this point, we're going to add our cocoa. So the more we drop in here, we'll reduce the heat into the chocolate. Now we're going to add our sugar. Sugar, sugar, sugar. It's a full cup. Now you will think, don't get scared because this is a small little one. I should have gotten a big one. So we're going to mix this in really good. So now this is bringing down the temperature of the chocolate. So when we incorporate our eggs, we don't have scrambles. At this point, it's like power muscles. But we don't need to beat it a lot because we don't want any air in our cake, in our brownies. So we just mix, 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 mix. So the more we mix, the better it is. Okay. Now, this point, we're going to drop one egg at a time. We're going to incorporate this real quick. I tend to work with things that are small better than big ones. I tend to do more messes with big things. Okay. So now, our third egg. Now this is power muscle. Okay, so now let's beat this one. Now everything is pretty good. Our chocolate is cool. Our batter is looking good. And this is what I'm looking for. This chocolatey mix, yes. Now we're going to add our coffee flour into it. For people that are new on this, yeah, coffee flour has been out for the past, what, a year? It's been a year. It's going to be a year. And so anybody that's baker's gone into it to see what kind of flavor it brings to the table. But because I've already done it, it brings a nice taste to it. Now remember, too much of it is going to be very dense, and we don't want this. Now, we're going to put our flour, just half a cup. Take your time. So this time, I don't have to use this anymore. No. No more. Now we gotta at this point, you could drop your chocolate chips, walnuts, almonds, whatever you prefer to put in your brownie. I'm doing it with chocolate white chips. I'm trying now. Well, I'm not trying, I'm doing it. I'm folding the chocolate. Because I want in every bite white chocolate. Right? It's already fudgy with more chocolate. Okay, so this is how it's supposed to look. I did this. That's like a deep fryer or steamer, but I chose to do this for my brownies. So I have some wax paper. I spray some coconut over it, coconut oil and spray. Now we're gonna lay this fudgy. Yes, it looks so good. Now we're gonna spread it around. So this is how your layout should look like. You want it to cook evenly. Okay. This is how it looks. Nice. So now this is going to cook from 35 to 40 minutes. As soon as we're done, we'll come back. 350, 35 minutes to 40. Forgot to tell you guys. Make sure no more than that. Bueno, mi gente, we come with the finished product. This is how it looks. You see there's a piece missing because they wanted to eat that piece off. They tested it and I tasted it, so we both did. And this is how your brownies fudgy. See, that's how they're supposed to look with your white chocolate chips. I thought, oh my goodness, this is good. So, if you want to put ice cream, like vanilla ice cream, while they're hot, one tip, when you do cut them, because they're so fudgy because of so much chocolate that we did put, what you do is take your knife, and when you cut, because when it's so fudgy, it tends to stick into your knife. So we wipe, and every time you do wipe, you're gonna get a perfect cut. See? You will always get this perfect cut. Now, if you cut with this thing, you're going to have a mess of brownies. You're not going to have them cut like this. Well, that's a 8-inch, and I cut them in 9. So this is how brownies should look like. Fudgy, nice. So if you want to put ice cream, you can. So, like I will always say, from my kitchen to yours, give it a try. I mean, coffee flour is not bad at all. It's great for your brownies. I mean, I like it. I like the taste. When you try it, text me. Send me that text in the bottom and tell me, yeah, it was good. Because, you know, things that I knew, we're afraid to try it. But when we do try it, you know, we know how excellent it was. So try it. These brownies are excellent. We're missing a whole column. We're going to put this back here. So now, from our kitchen to yours, my brownies. It's excellent. Enjoy.